Hi, my name's Alexa Warner and thank you for signing up for this 3-step mini-series. During the next 3 videos, I really hope that I will give you the understanding that you need to take back control of your health. So who am I before I jump and hide behind the slides as I take you through the next lesson? So I'm a hypnotherapist, I'm a coach, mindfulness teacher, laughter yoga teacher even. So I do all things neuroscience. I have kind of made this my quest over the past 12 years to really get to understand chronic illness and chronic pain after I found my solution after 3 decades of searching. Well, I like to think that I went through that so you don't have to. So as we jump into this first video and you learn your first lesson, I really hope that it brings you some of the solutions that you are looking for.
So welcome to the 3 most important steps to achieving relief and recovery from your stress, pain, illness, or anxiety, even when you think you have tried everything. I am so excited to get going and share with you the 3 most important steps that I learned that enabled me to reclaim my life from over 30 years of anxiety, pain, and illness. So now you will get to know what I wish I had known decades earlier. So welcome to this first video of 3 that will teach you your first of these essential steps that you absolutely must take if you want to reclaim your life. The first most important lesson is this is all about the doing. I can't stress this enough. Your understanding of what we are doing and why will come in this lesson. And this is important, but the changes only occur when you start doing them. So to become well, you have to do it, to feel it, to live it. And as we work through these videos, this will really, really come to an understanding, and the recordings that you get after the first and the second video. At the moment, you are doing, feeling, and living your problem. And this is about to change, but only if you do the doing. So let's take a look at why you are here. You are sick of feeling like this, being tired, in pain, anxious, overwhelmed. You may have some chronic health condition that has been diagnosed, or maybe you are waiting for a diagnosis. But either way, all of these steps are still relevant because this is how you want to feel. You want to feel free, you want to feel open. Okay, you might not want to jump on the bed with someone, but you want to feel strong. I know, because I know what it feels like to feel trapped in a body, just didn't match what I wanted to do. And whatever it is you want to do, I want you to know that with the right training and the right practice and the right doing, you can do it. And your limitations might not be the same as somebody else's, but the aim is that you will get your life back. And I hear you. I know you want your life back, the one that you were really destined to lead. You feel like you have no control over your body or your mind, like it's doing its own thing. You're sick of the pain, of feeling unwell, of everything that you've tried just being a temporary fix at best. You are fed up with being anxious or depressed. There are things you know you would do if you weren't feeling like this. You know your life was not meant to be like this. So what will you learn in this video? You will learn the first step to getting well. You will learn that what you are currently doing is preventing you from getting well, even though you thought you were trying everything to get well. And also you will learn that you are not broken, that your body is actually behaving exactly as you are telling it to. And you will get a very brief overview because there is so much science I could share with you, but you will get a very brief overview of what is actually going on inside of you that is causing your symptoms and therefore how you can resolve them. But as I say, this is all about the doing. This is all about the resolving at this point. So you will learn how from today you can start changing this with a hypnosis recording. So step 1 Yes, it's to stop trying to stop your problem. You can't not do something by trying not to do it. I am serious. As soon as you draw your attention to your problem, whatever that may be, the bigger it gets, because your brain deletes the don't and increases your problem. Here's the proof. Don't think of a pink elephant. No, I mean it. Don't do it. Really try as hard as you are trying to get well. Try that hard to not think about a pink elephant. It's impossible. So in your quest to get well, you are inadvertently feeding your problem. It is not your fault. You are not broken. It is just the way we are wired. So why do you keep feeling this way? Many of your symptoms are actually your body just protecting you. Your defense mechanism has become oversensitized and overwhelmed, so it's on overdrive. This has sent your body into a maladaptive stress, pain, or fatigue response. Always the body is sending clear signs that something is wrong, whatever those messages are that you are getting. And there are many reasons why this may have started. It may have come from one big incident, an accident, a trauma, an illness, or lots of little ones. But either way, your body and your mind are now stuck in this cycle of pain, fear, illness, and exhaustion. Your body is responding as if your life might be in danger. Therefore, it is throwing out all the stops to do what it thinks that you need to protect you. So where was today's threat? Inside or out of you? Let's look at this scenario. You wake up with yet another headache, or you're feeling anxious, and your unconscious mind goes, when have I been here before, and what could possibly be wrong with it? And the answer it comes up with is lots. This is a familiar feeling. The response then is that your sympathetic nervous system is triggered. That's your defense mechanism. And your defense then goes into overdrive. This triggers thinking as well. So your memory is triggered to other headaches. How bad have they been? And you start ruminating on those past headaches and the impact of them. Then your imagination joins in. This is going forward. And you start catastrophizing. What does this mean for the things today? And you see a disaster ahead of you. So here you are, your mind is caught up with this overthinking. You're in the past, you're in the future, but you are not in the present. And so therefore the sympathetic nervous system is in overdrive, and you get more worry, more fear, more tension, alert, alert, alert. You get an increase in pain, and the thought cycle continues. So you are now going around in circles, riding the adrenaline roller coaster. Even if you're not feeling the adrenaline because you are exhausted or depressed, trust me, it is all part of the same system. So is this familiar to you? Are you used to going round and round in circles and you want to get off? Let's look at this cycle in any trigger situation. You feel unwell or anxious. You think about that feeling, and up comes memories of previous times when you have felt this way. That's the past. Now you start worrying about the impact that this feeling will have on your day. What does this mean? Now you've gone to the future, and because you're in a bad state, they will never look good. That increases your sympathetic nervous system activity, and therefore you now feel more ill, more anxious. So we've learned to do this. It serves a purpose. It stops us doing things that hurt, things that may kill you, such as food that has gone off, or hot things like a fire. They have kept you safe, and your mind thinks that because you are still alive, it's worked. It was a good idea. But it's become overgeneralized, and the memories of your past creating your body to protect you from what is not always relevant. So here's another example, and this is my example. I lived this. I stubbed my toe. Actually, I caught my little toe on a wall when I got up to go to the loo at night, and I broke it. But I then noticed all sorts of things starting to happen. So my brain is going, when have I been here before, and what could be wrong with this? Now, I spent decades in severe pain. I had a back injury that left me 6 years on crutches because my body didn't know how to get well again. And that was down to a whole host of other stuff. But up came the memory of years of pain. And then I'm lying in my bed and I can feel the back pain starting. I start to sweat. I feel dizzy. I feel sick. I feel faint. My heart is racing. I am responding like I have just had some major trauma, but I haven't. I've stubbed my toe. But my body, my mind had that memory in it. So it's reacting as if the exact same thing has happened again. But luckily, I was able to recognize exactly what my body was doing. I was able to observe it for a few minutes. And actually, it was kind of curious that I could watch with a sense of amazement as all these strange scenarios started to play themselves out within my body. But then I was able to turn them off. And I'm going to teach you at the end of the video how to turn yours off too. So by trying not to do the problem, you're maintaining the problem. To get well, you need to do the solution instead and to do the results, to start being well. So step one solution is to let go of the fear, the frustration, and that desperation, that grasping for the end of this pain, because that's trying to move forwards, looking backwards. The solution is to learn to experience safety, relaxation, and comfort. And you can do that through the use of your breath, your body, and your imagination. And this, incidentally, is hypnosis. This is simple, but it is not easy. Even knowing what you need to do does not make it easy to do this. Doing it is a must, though, as that is the only way that you will change it. Hypnosis is simply a tool that uses your breath, your body, and your imagination. And we do this because this is the language of your unconscious mind, the part of your mind and your body, because they are one, where the survival response is being activated. So we are getting right to the core of what needs to change. It is impossible to be relaxed and anxious at the same time. So by being relaxed, you are already switching off the systems that are causing your problem. Now we use the breath because a long, slow out breath will trigger the parasympathetic nervous system, the opposite to the sympathetic nervous system. This is sometimes known as our safe and socialize or our rest and digest. So your body may not give up its fear and its tension very easily. So you have to be very gentle with yourself. And in my programs, this is really very much what it's about. That it's important to very, very slowly guide yourself to where you want to go, to be open to that, to change the way your body and your breath is moving, and also to change where your mind is going. So rather than trying to stop something, you are going towards what you do want, but patiently. So often I say the words with peace and without judgment, and this is essential. So what next for you today? You can access your hypnosis recording now, and you just lie back and enjoy it. You can download it so you can keep practicing. And tomorrow I will be here again with another video and another recording for step 2.
So was that what you were expecting? You can't not do something by trying not to do it. So the aim now is to stop trying to stop feeling ill. I know it's a bit difficult sometimes to get your head around the concept, and I think I might have felt a little bit of a kickback with that if somebody had told me that when I first started my journey. But I want you to trust me on this. I do know what I'm talking about, and I hope it made sense to you. But to help you be able to do that, you now have a hypnosis recording. If you have never had hypnotherapy, then what I want you to do is just enter this with that open mind. You're not going to go into some weird trance-like state where you don't know what's happening. This is simply a guided visualization where you will allow your body to relax much more deeply than it has probably done for quite some time. And if you find that difficult, don't worry, just enjoy what you can do and know that each and every time you do it, it will get easier. And actually, if you do find it difficult, that's even more reason why you do need to do it. I will be back in tomorrow's video for step 2, and I won't tell you what that's about now, but enjoy the hypnosis recording and see you tomorrow.